Hey, I want to show you the Azure Templates Navigator, which is a plugin for IntelliJ, in which you can more easily just go from one template to another. Actually, I don't want to spoil it. You can do a lot of stuff, some of which I just left over so you can see, like the graph and the dependencies and so on. But let's take a step back. How many times has it happened to you that instead of a string you used a number or the other way around, and while the pipeline ran something went wrong? Or instead of having a build ID in snake case, you wrote it in camel case? Or how many times have you had deprecated templates which were still being used? The list can just go on and on. And the main problem is there is no IntelliSense for Azure templates, Azure DevOps templates. For someone who comes from any programming language, really, or even, this is horrible. You cannot go to definition. You don't know what's happening. You just have to Control F all the time. So let me show you what this tool can do. Right from the start, you do have the tree, right? What is the tree? You see all the dependencies, both upstream and downstream. For instance, I can just see what template I'm calling the CI stage, and I can see all the parameters here, both required and optional. Stage name is required, I believe. If I do this, oh, I have a missing required parameter. Let me add it back. I do have autocomplete. Again, just insane value out of the box. What else? Now the CI stage, I can see it has the build job. I can already go to the build job. Oh, I didn't show you something. Let me go back to which one? This one. So I can go to the template itself, but I can also just go to definition for the parameters themselves and check them out. Now I'm in the microservice pipeline. Let's go to the graph, and I can see all the dependencies happening. This here in the graph is the same as the dependencies here. I can also see the scope, which is the full scope of the repository here. This is a smaller repo, but yeah, just imagine you have 40, 50 plus templates. It gets super messy. You can also search for nodes. Nodes are basically templates. Scope, here I am. CI stage, fit, and look, I see both upstream and downstream. Here is the legend. It tells you. But what else? Say that you have some problems. How would you know? You have to take each file by hand and check it out, which is insane by itself. Now you can just see all the problems here, like in any programming language which has a IntelliSense and linting and whatnot. Just double click and you will know unknown parameter or type mismatch or unknown parameter again, and so on, or missing required if you just delete something that it should be there. So I want you to notice that I didn't even once use the Explorer, right? The project. So you can think of the plugin of doing two main things. One is it acts as an explorer for your templates. So instead of having to go through each of the directories, you just go through the templates. That's exactly that's the natural workflow if you work with templates. You don't want to work with directories, you want to work with the templates themselves. And second, as a debugging tool, either by having a inline like this, or by seeing all the problems like I showed you earlier. Yeah, the thing that it tells you, right, the required and the optional, here you can just write it yourself, that's fine. But the debugging itself and the fact that you can just move so fast and see all the dependencies, bam, bam, toggle scope, yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's super cool. I think that's it. Maybe there was something else, but yeah, I forgot. So thank you for being here, and I hope you will use it. I hope it will be useful. More features are coming at some point. Just shoot me a message on GitHub if you want something specific, or you can just code something and make a pull request. Until next time, yeah, see you. Thank you for watching.